My pitch idea for the upcoming fourth season of Ozark would definitely have to encompass the character of Omar Navarro. Um, we need to definitely start giving him more of a personal factor to the audience, and we also need to start incorporating more of a family aspect to him as well. I feel that this would be a really easy way to bridge off of him as a character because we have been very vague about him in past seasons. All we've really portrayed about him is that he is a strong, powerful man who is in charge of the Mexican drug cartel that the Byrde family is currently working for. We've shown him as being selfish and careless for other people, but I think that this would be a really easy way to build off of that and show that he does actually have feelings and that he is a human being as well. I think that the format that we've been following with him as a character has definitely played into the stereotypes of the idea that all Mexican men are dangerous and all Mexican men are involved in violent crimes and drug dealings. I truly think that if we began to incorporate more of a family aspect to him, it would be easier for the audience to relate to him as a person and would not identify with him as being the antagonist and the bad guy automatically within the show. Due to the way that season 3 ended with Helen being shot by Navarro's hitman, I truly think that we could easily bridge this concept into the next season. We could start off the first episode of the new season initially just explaining and showing the emotions that Navarro is feeling after realizing that he just killed a mother of someone, because Helen did have a daughter. So we could show the emotions that he's feeling and how that is playing into him realizing that he does truly care about his family and that he is only within the drug cartel to provide for his family. And I believe that is when we could bring in the idea and show the audience that Navarro had a family this whole time, whether that be through a spouse or through children or through just like maybe parents that he's taking care of in the moment. I feel like I said, we've been really alienating him and just showing that all he's doing is he's only in it for the money and for the power. But if we bring in that family aspect, I feel like that'll steer the audience away from just jumping to conclusions that since he's a middle-aged Hispanic man, that all he cares about is being involved in the drug cartel. So I feel that bringing the family aspect in would really help allow the audience to understand where he's coming from. Another aspect that I feel that we should touch on would definitely have to be the idea behind the privilege between the two families, the Byrde family and the Navarro family. Obviously, the Byrde family is white, so we could talk about or bring in a scene that represents the privilege that they have over the Navarro family, even though they're both working within the same drug cartel at the moment. The audience has definitely, up to this point, viewed the Byrde family as being the protagonist family, the family that everybody wants to root for, even when they're still doing the illegal activities. I truly think that bringing this to light will help show the audience how different privileges are within the different races and how racism within society is based on their privilege. The last thing that I would like to talk about then is how we have portrayed throughout the rest of the show how the drug cartel has consisted mainly of only Mexican men. One way I think that we could avoid the stereotype in the next season would be to incorporate more of a diverse group of people within that drug cartel scene. Again, this is pinpointing only Mexican men as being dangerous men and being men who are involved in the drug cartel all over the world. So I feel that incorporating not even just white men, but men of any race into that, or even women of any race into that, to even create more diversity would really bring out the idea that we're trying to make, that it doesn't matter what race they are. If they are involved in the drug cartel, that is their job, and it should not just be pinpointed at one person specifically, or one type of person with one type of identity specifically. To summarize my idea of the overall pitch of the new season, I just think that again that we should incorporate more of a family aspect into the life of Omar Navarro, just to give him more of a non-alienistic point of view to the audience, and they will be able to relate to the character more and understand where he's coming from and why he's made the decisions he has in life. All of this, along with including a more diverse cast within scenes that represent the cartel in general, will really help bring an overall better view to the audience and help create a better understanding between the characters and the audience. And not only that, but also allow views to increase and to allow it to reach more diverse audiences.